Okay, this is going to be the interior. This is the front porch post. They might be surrounded with brick later. But we're in contact with the cement. There should have been stands, S-T-A-N-D-S, stands installed beneath them, under them, at the bases to help water from wicking up in the wood and rotting it prematurely. Coming in the front door, but to remain consistent, I'm going to rotate from this back door over here. If this is a fireplace, there's no power. It would be ventless. It could even be an aquarium, which would be awesome. That's what I'd do. But it's not me. But if you don't have a ventless fireplace, a decorative fireplace in here, there's no gas. There's no gas to this property that I can find yet. There's no electricity inside of this. Just saying. Still like the aquarium idea. I can add some more bracing under there. That's me. Coming on along. Whoever was pounding nails, swinging this hammer, I gotta say they did a pretty decent job. We need some flashing there. One thing we don't have around here is around the perimeter, the top plates. There should be some foam insulation banding installed all around the gypsum board, sheetrock, drywall, call it what you will go against it. And it's a draft stopping. It's a draft stopping for the structure. And these holes are not supposed to be farther than 5/8 of an inch away from the edges. And the electrician, I'm giving people kudos here. I'm not supposed to do that. Home inspector is never supposed to say it looks good, but it looks good. The electrician did a pretty good job of drilling all this. He really did. I had one here somewhere. One of the reasons why I wanted to start here. Here. Now the code, the reference doesn't say which corner, so a nailing plate should have been installed right here to protect it from the outside from these things, so that these things don't go through these things. Right through there. No, I didn't. And we're going to put brick on the exterior. I get that. Still should have had a nailing plate to protect you from these things. This is going to be the media room. Game room, den. Maybe not an aquarium. Closet. No. Half bath. Half bath. Got ahead of myself there a little bit. A little bit of a curious arrangement. Interesting arrangement, I guess. Got our nailing plate. This is the office. It has a smoke alarm. We'll get to that in a little bit. So this is the half bath, and all the bathrooms are like this, by the way. This is most of them. This is the bathroom vent fan right there. That's the bathroom vent fan duct, and it goes to the soffit vents. That's like 1980s stuff. They tried to get away with that they got away with it back in the 1980s. It never was code. It's not code today either. You do not route your bathroom vents to soffit vents. Soffit vents are air intake vents. As they exhaust, the soffit vents around them will suck the air back up into the attic space. You'll have moisture that accumulates here. It's just wrong. And besides that, it's wrong. Besides that, it's just wrong. Again, this is a holdover from another video, the anchor bolt video. But the window flashing is pretty weak. I mean, if I can see daylight through there, water can get through there. That's all there is to it. These are double pane vinyl frame. Coming on along. This window's not installed yet, and it's not flashed. It's not flashed nor installed. Smoke alarm in the study. Now here, we got a smoke alarm. No, we don't have a smoke alarm in the hall. Where's the smoke alarm? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 27 feet away. 27 feet away. That's stretching it a little bit. I'm thinking more like 10. If you had a smoke alarm here, you have one on both ends. Real convenient to all the bedrooms. A whole lot safer. A whole lot safer. Just saying. Flashing's not. All these gaps in the flashing. I don't know. The exposure is messing up on this. All those gaps in the flashing. That's not good. That's not good. Not good at all. Moving along. Oh, here's a good spot. Might as well get started on it. These wires are closer than 5/8 to the sheetrock. Cables, excuse me. Electric cables, 5/8. Now, the code reference I'm using is you're not supposed to bore a hole for these cables that's closer than 5/8. So these cables being this close, one, they're much closer than if you had a hole that was bored 5/8. Much closer, because they're right on the edge. They don't have any protection. But I don't have a code reference that says that these can't be located here. I'm using a hole reference. But I'm saying that these cables do not meet, the location of these cables do not meet the intent of the hole code through the stud. They don't. It's kind of dangerous. A nailing plate. They're cheap, they're easy, they're fast. That's all it takes. And we need several of them. So I'm not talking hundreds of dollars here. I'm talking dollars. Well, they cost 60, 70 cents a piece. This is one of the attic accesses. One of them. You have another one in the garage. We have another bedroom. We have flashing issues. We're missing a window. Got that part. Going on, moving. Trying to stay consistent. We have a smoke alarm here. It's close enough to all the bedroom doors. Master bathroom door, for that matter. This is a guest bedroom, I'm supposing. I think they call it bedroom number 5 on the plans. So this is bedroom number 5, but the plans do not identify my imaginary dream aquarium, or the fireplace, or the bookshelf. The bookshelf doesn't need power. I wonder what it's going to be. Coming on along, holes. We'll address that on the exterior. Missing window lights. These are windows. When they're fixed at the top, and they're called lights. That's what they do. Look at here. Here's a bathroom vent fan. Going to the soffit vent again. Bathroom vent fan to the soffit. And look at all that slack. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be the most direct, efficient route possible. But it's going to the wrong place, so, it's really pick your poison. The hill you want to die on. Again, placement, stud placement looks good. Bill was pounding the nails. He did all right, I gotta say. Coming on along. Except for this part. Woo-wee. That is crooked. See that? After time. If this is not reinforced and straightened, after time, that's going to push your cabinetry around. This is the kitchen island. It's going to push your cabinetry around, and you're going to see, gaps and cracks. Gaps and cracks. Especially on the countertop. That's what's going to happen. I told you. I told you it would. Moving along. Coming in here. Just bear with me. I shot the floor. I did, I admit it. I'm guilty. I measured the floor height elevation differentials because we want to know. And I'm not paid to do a foundation profile. I don't even want to go into engineering. I don't want to even pretend I'm an engineer. But we do want to know. And by the way, there is what I measured, 1 inch floor height elevation differential. 1 inch. That's sweet. That's sweet. And sometimes people want to know. So there's your highest point. Sometimes people want to know. There's a 1 inch difference between there, second bedroom, third bedroom, and that corner right there behind this bathroom. That's 1 inch lower, which is fine. It's even worth celebrating. In there. Again, framing. Stuff looks pretty nice. Even these arches and things. You can tell that the guy cared. Or gal. The carpenter. Wood butcher. Coming along here. These cabinets are supposed to be nailed into place. Screws are faster and tighter. I get that. I get that. They are faster and tighter. But nails, screws do not have the same shear strength that screws do. So if this structure was to experience a tornado, for example, these panels would stand a lot better chance of staying in place if they were nailed in rather than screwed in. So you can't read my handwriting. I can't read it. If you can read it, oh my goodness. Nails, not screws. But the screws are already there. You can see them in there. Hello. They're already there. So instead of taking the screws out and making it more difficult than it needs to be, just sink, 4 nails, 8 nails. Just sink some nails in. There's a nail spot. You can do it. Cheap, easy. Now most home inspectors, be honest, even most code inspectors aren't going to nail you on. Ha! Alright, no extra charge for the boomer humor. But anyway, those usually go unnoticed. They do. But I noticed it. Add nails to cabinet. Again, sorry about the handwriting. Then and I'll wrap this up pretty soon. The garage car entry door casement should not be in direct contact with the cement. Like here and here, it shouldn't be. Like here, it shouldn't be. It should look more like this one over here. You should have a nice gap. You should. This is the other attic access. You can see that this has been decked. It's been decked. There's no catwalk. No catwalk. Hillbilly home inspection. Sorry about my countrification. You can definitely tell I was raised in Irving. My wife says I got that Irving accent. Oh, here's another thing. One more thing while we're at it. Closed door vent. We haven't installed that yet. So I don't like to put holes in the roof, but probably your best option for the closed door vent is to go through the roof with a vent. Your best option for these bathroom vents is to go through the roof with those vents. You're going to add some holes, but you can't. Getting them through the wall doesn't look like it's going to be an option. It just doesn't. So, it's your best case scenario. This is the guest bathroom here. And that's the guest bathroom vent, and we do not have a vent duct for it. So it's just going into the attic. I'm sure they're going to add one, but if they add it to the soffit vent, anyway. That's what I do. I complain. I'm a good old complainer.